Good morning to each and every one of you, and good morning Australia. Good morning to you, and thank you for waiting up until our broadcast this morning. Each and every one of you, welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados. This was not our intended starting point, so driver, I hope when you realize that the Warwagon was not where we had discussed earlier, that you came down the hill looking for me, because I'm down below where we had intended. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning here in the island. Absolutely stunning. And so that I don't give you a lot of descriptions of it, I want you to see it for yourself, and then we'll just get into our serenity prayer. But we want first of all to take this lovely, what we like to call the circle of love, and this is what we will start with this morning, and then we'll go into our serenity prayer. So here we go. Wow, that's beautiful. For those who'd like to join us now in our serenity prayer, please do so. All others, we'll be back to you in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Now, how can I possibly show you the beauty of Barbados without showing you me? So, good morning to each and every one of you all. Thank everyone for coming out yesterday. I had an amazing day yesterday. As you can see, I got some sun. I had an amazing, scrumptious, delicious meal. And then I ran my way up to Crystal Waters, where I did a lot of socializing with all of our family. Yesterday was a busy, busy day. People just came from everywhere yesterday, which was amazing. Mr. Impact, as usual, my brother, thank you for laying the foundation for an amazing evening. Your entertainment is definitely the #1 entertainment in the island as far as I'm concerned. And that is why the EMC Employee Without Penny was sent every Sunday, just to entertain us and make sure that everyone that comes to Barbados enjoys the beautiful peace and the serenity and the happiness and the joy that you share every week on that stage. So thank you very much, my brother. To all of you that I met yesterday, for those YouTube family, that just want to come over and say hi and didn't really, want a picture or anything like that. Just want to come and say, that they're following and enjoying what they're seeing. Thank you so much for coming over yesterday. And for all the troublesome ones that were there yesterday, which were quite a few, they even had some that had gone over next door to have lunch and stuff. We caught them though, we found them. So good morning to you, Mary, Switch Mary. I like my anonymity. I don't like to say who everybody is, but if any of y'all don't know who Switch Mary is, just think of a name called Phillips. I'm tired for rain because it's a possibility. We're looking at a mid-tide right now, and what I want you to take in is what you're seeing and the peace and serenity of this place. There's nowhere on this island for a sunrise that's better than the East Coast, and that's the honest truth. I don't care where you go or what you do. If you come into Bathsheba or Calawash, I would even say Bathsheba, because the rock formations I've seen people talking about here, important, really important. Now, I've had a lot of camera time, but I sneaked that in, and none of you all realize that, so no showing off. Just one moment, folks. Hey, camera doesn't want to change, so we'll stay here for the rest of the morning. You all can watch the blur background behind me as we walk. Hold on a second. Beautiful morning. Surfers, conditions, absolutely great. Unfortunately, swell size down. But I don't know what the tide will make it a change when it starts coming to full tide. You all would know if it's worth coming over, but as you can see, it's great. A little bit of side shore breeze, but looks excellent this morning. Lovely conditions and stuff. Faces are clean, a little bit ripply. This morning we're not actually seeing the full sunrise because, as you can appreciate, at this time of the year the sun starts to come over to the southern side. Sunsets are more visible on the south now than they were, and sunrise is also the same thing because it's starting to move over to its Christmas time location. This entire area here, absolutely beautiful. To let you understand, if my brother Ken Mears is on here this morning, I hope he will come down the hill and walk with me and talk to you all a little bit about Bathsheba, because Ken's born and raised in Bathsheba, surfed all of his life, being a seaman all of his life. So Ken, if you're on here, my brother, come on down please. Come and speak to the family this morning. We're not going to have a very long vlog. I want to start this week in something like in a controlled kind of environment. So we're going to see how that goes. But I'm talking about this area here. When I first started to surf and come down to, well, before I even started to surf, you wouldn't have seen any of this coral formation here at all. This would all have been beach. You keep talking about the different erosion and stuff around the island. This is, you know, the time that the east coast gets impacted quite a bit from low swells that come across from the tropical systems and sand moves. But for the last few years, this rock formation or reformation here has been above seawater. It's been like this here most of the time. Now, we referred to Outer Banks in Barbados numerous times, and that is a series that has been shown on TV. The first one had little glimpses of Barbados. The second one had major sections of Barbados in it, aerial and also footage sections. Now, the way the second one started was on this abandoned island, deserted island. This is exactly where that started. Right here on this section here, you will see the reformation. You will see the rocks and stuff, and this is what's supposed to be the abandoned island that they came in on. There are lots and lots of sections of Barbados that are covered in that. So the nice part about it is when it first came on, and I was told about it because I don't really follow that channel, and I started to watch it, I started to get out an Excel sheet, and every time it came up a part of Barbados, I would identify it and put it down. So like my brother Malcolm, I have my 100% accuracy because I'm fairly familiar with this area. So it is absolutely beautiful. I see people asking about surfboards. I am not surfing this morning because these waves are way too small for me. I have to have something like 16 times as big as this. No, but if you want to rent surfboards in Barbados, you're not going to find too many of them over here. There's a guy called Buju that does rent, but I don't know if he's here consistently or not. You can always get in contact with Russell, our brother from over at Dreaded Surf Shop, and numerous other surf shops, surf outlets as well. You know, you have the Alan Burks, you have quite a few of the guys, Barry, etc. So there's lots of options that you can have if you want to do some surfing in Barbados. This is not where you're going to learn. You won't be brought over here until you actually know to surf, unless it's tiny like this here. But even so, they're probably not bringing over. The currents and the tides and stuff out here are quite strong. But is this not beautiful? Besides this tree here, massive tree that's washed in on this shore. It's just absolutely stunning. I did rush a little bit this morning. This is, as I said, this is not where I planned to go, but the signal strength on the hill itself was terrible. I really didn't have much time to decide where we were going to go. So I said, you know what? Barbados is so beautiful, I could take you all wherever I want. So I stopped over the vehicle, just looked for the best vantage point for the sun, and here we are. This is High Rock in Bathsheba. Where we're looking right now, there's a break out there. It's called Parla that comes in off of that section there. You can actually see it just to the left of this big rock in front of us. That's where the Parla section comes. We then have High Rock, which breaks in this general area here, and then the internationally known Soup Bowl, which is in that beautiful glow of that cloud this morning. That's where you'll find Soup Bowl. We don't see anybody out this morning, but I'm sure there will be, because the conditions, as I said, are small, but they are rideable, so I'm sure you may see a few guys. Is this not just gorgeous though? Well, I'm going to give you all a photo op from right here. I know we've had a little bit of silence already and stuff, but this deserves a photo op. So enjoy this, take this in, try and absorb the peace, beauty and the silence of over here, and appreciate this place here offers this at this time of day. You will find beauty over here all the time, but not this quietness and not this peace and not this serenity. So here we go. I had to count real slow because one of the troublesome ones the other day decided to put their stopwatch on me and tell me that I didn't make the 20 seconds and give me a lot of static. So if you all went over 20 seconds today, please do not give me static. Okay, just making sure to clear our 20-second line as we had promised to do. But look at the kind of reflections and glows that are coming. If you drive through Bathsheba, I mean this honestly, people. If you drive through Bathsheba and do not get out and walk on the beaches of Bathsheba, you are missing, I would say, 75% of the stunning beauty that you will experience, because just walking on this section here is breathtaking. I mean, look at the reflections we're seeing this morning. You can do this at any time of day and feel this way. However, morning time, please put one day of your vacation aside if you have a car and come over to the East Coast and awaken with the morning over here. It is just absolutely beautiful. I see some big delays online this morning with the comments and where we are. I just got some amens from the Serenity Prayer, so you will understand how far back the messages are coming in this morning. So if you all don't see me respond to quite a few, oh, just breathtaking, all right, they've just reached me, because I saw just breathtaking, I saw beautiful, that would obviously be me, and I see absolutely gorgeous, that's also me. So I guess we're in that stage of the frame right now. This is my story. You all cannot interject in it except for putting up comments, and I'm going to tell it as it is. All of you all are missing me. So good morning to you all. I'm here with you this morning. Absolutely stunning. I had a little glimpse of all the coastlines yesterday. South Coast was looking beautiful. The beaches, I didn't see any sargassum when I went to the office. I had a little peep at the West Coast. Water was transparent. Down there was like a lake, absolutely beautiful as well. Obviously not the best coast, but without a doubt, every day it makes its attempts to become better and better. But it can't become the best coast, obviously. It's like the best beach will never change. The most beautiful beach, well, that will change depending on climatic conditions and erosion and stuff. Lovely up here. Absolutely amazing. All of these little shadow homes you're seeing on the other side of the road, well, not all of them, but quite a few of them are Airbnb properties. Absolutely lovely. You know, you can also have your wedding and your reception or big parties over here as well. I know one of our family members are on board, so if they want to put up their little sales pitch on this over here, Kinnar Manor, you can do so. It's great. It's just beautiful. Wow, I can't believe these actually grow into a tree. That's a shame. If I had only known, I would have cut this right down. This would have got no more than maybe about 3 feet high. This is a grape tree, just for those that are not familiar with it. Not bad looking, especially when you trim it down into hedges. You can see how nice it is laid across this area. They're usually hedges. Great for like privacy, you know, you put it up and it forms a nice little pocket area that you can come and tan and relax by yourself. Beautiful. The fruit that grow on this here, just beautiful green. Then when they start to ripen up, they go into reds and purples. Again, absolutely beautiful. But just like the manchineel tree and like the cactus, you don't want to mess with it. Leave it, look at it, don't touch it, and dare not put it in your mouth because you'll be spitting it out. So don't waste fruit, don't hurt the trees, just don't trouble them. Leave them and watch them as you walk by. I promised to do something this morning, but I couldn't find any cigarette. If I found some cigarette, I would have some people cruel this morning for sure. All right, now this rock here, you can see the ledge that goes right around. It actually goes in front of the rock as well, or to the horizon side of the rock, because I don't know which front you may call it. And you can actually walk across here. Sometimes it'll have a sandbar that's on dry at low tide, or you can walk across here and ankle to knee deep of water and go around this rock and relax on the other side and see what it feels like out there. That is breathtaking. If I go out there, I'm going to lose the signal. And I also have on my 4x4s, which I'm not going to wet this morning. But if you go out there, remember, the rock is low. Do not stand up quickly. Take your time or you will remember it for a long time. That coral does not mess around. Alright, so Parla is right off of here. As you can see, this alone by itself is another beautiful, beautiful opportunity to take in what Bathsheba offers. Peace and serenity. You will see a fresh float of sargassum here, but it's nothing like what we have had. If you have been on here last month, even up to a few weeks ago, before we had the systems that were coming across near to Barbados and then swinging north, changing winds and the currents and stuff, which brought it in on the south side, you would have seen over here no sand, no rocks. All of this would be in sargassum we'd be walking on. So this is how it changes. I am not sure how our signal strength gets, so folks, if we dip, if we start to lose signal or anything like that, don't worry. I'm going to try my best to get us back on track as quick as possible. But I know for sure that any of you that are seeing this right now wish you were here. Is this not just beautiful? Now you will understand that when there's no cars coming over that hill, and when you smartly remove the actual road, if you get the angles of the coconut trees where you don't see the road, you can appreciate how this would look like a deserted island. Absolutely gorgeous. I see somebody here talking about your stopwatch. Yeah, you're one of the troublesome ones. I know exactly who you are, and I know how to deal with you. Yesterday, they had people that are chalking up, definitely, without a doubt, many strikes in need of a strike list. They will be going online. Don't worry, you could come on this morning and say, hello, that's going to be a strike, because I owe some of you all. I have a certain individual who's called my commuting brother. I don't want to call his name. He actually is in serious trouble. I have him, as you all may have noticed, somebody did notice, I have him highlighted in yellow on our end of the week report of the troublesome ones. That yellow means he already is going to get a strike without even coming on this morning. He will be getting a strike. Beautiful out here. Not many of you could do what I just did. I just did a big backflip coming up over here. Did a sprung off of that branch. I did a backflip. You may not have noticed it because the gimbal does settle it. That's one of the reasons I got it, so I can do all my acrobatics and stuff out here without you all having any problems with the video signal. So, but don't try these things. Remember, what you're seeing me doing, I'm highly trained. I am a professional, so don't attempt it. If you even attempt to talk as much as me, you're going to bite your tongue, because I'm a professional gold medal winner in talking. This is a pasture. Does not look like a big cricket field. This is one of the cricket pitches in Barbados. The pitch is the section here that's being leveled off. Not big boundaries or anything, so I'm not too sure how to score down here. Maybe 3 runs in a boundary or something rather than the 4. I'm not too sure of that. But this is Dina's bar. I like to mention Dina because Dina offers free Wi-Fi. You go in as a customer, you get your Wi-Fi password, and that's pretty much it. Dina is a great person. She is an ambassador to the island. This is all the section. It's known as the MCC base area here. There's washroom facilities, there's showers. So if you want to come here, you can do that. You will also have cameras. So I guess Mr. Malicious, Ray Cope, may have caught me somewhere out here walking around. I will deal with him later on as well, because my pen is fresh and it's ready for him. But if you are coming through Bathsheba, you don't want to go into one of the other restaurants, like Rung House or Atlantis Hotel or one of those, Dina is a great option. But remember, don't come and buy a drink here and buy food here and then leave and get back in your car. Take a walk on this beautiful beach. Look at this. Look, I'm going to give you another photo op from right here. Welcome to beautiful Bathsheba. Welcome to blessed, heavenly Barbados. Man, listen, I lost count here. So if you went on the 20 or whatever, Lisa, you can do whatever you want, because whatever you do, I will have the last word. So don't worry about that. But down here, just amazing. This is really popular. Like when you get parties and people that just want to have little, get-togethers for bank holidays and stuff, this entire place gets busy, especially to the west of where we are on the other side of Dina. Because it also has a lot of benches and stuff, a lot of shade. Many people will use over there. It's really lovely out here, as you can see. Barbados, I don't have to sell it to you. I am not trying to sell it to you. I'm just trying to show you the beauty that we have to offer. And it's up to you to come here and find the magic for yourself. I know many people have come to this island and wanted to have what they wanted when they came here. They've left disappointed. They've gone back home saying that Barbados is not what it's all made out to be. No, Barbados is what you let it be to you. You find the magic here. You don't bring magic to Barbados. We have the magic in Barbados. So when you come here, you settle in, you catch your breath, and you let everything unfold as it is. If you find service a little bit slow, don't fret yourself, because whoever is providing you with slow service does not care if you're upset or if you're happy. So you relax. You don't let any stress come into your life, and you enjoy Barbados as it's supposed to be enjoyed. We are a tropical destination. Things are going to be different from what you have back home. If you want what you have back home, do not come to Barbados. Come to Barbados for what Barbados has to offer you. Is this not just stunning? I mean, seriously, I'm going to get rid of some of these trees here. These are almond trees and coconut trees. These are not, what. So I can come around this corner and peep around here. Look at the erosion though. This used to go right down smoothly and calmly. You can see it's all dropped off. You can see a chunk has just recently dropped off right there. So that edge would have just gone away. So, don't walk too close to the edges here. We always like let you know that on the edge can be dangerous, so you be careful. And here we go again. No, sorry, but I give you all enough silence today. And it's not because I don't want to talk, it's because I want you to appreciate how down your hair is. So enjoy this. I see our conductor talking about deserted island because I know he loves this kind of thing here. And as you can see, Mr. Conductor, we got a lot of trees, so bring your hammock when you're coming down. I believe you're supposed to come in next month. All I can tell you is, if you have not already done so, join the gym, because you can be walking around with the Olympian. I don't make this sport, and I don't wait on anyone. I'm like our driver. If she tells you she's going to be past you about sport in 5 minutes and you're there in 6, well, you got to start running or catch taxi. That's the same way that I will be. So when you come walking with me on the beaches, sir, I hope you're fit. If you're not fit, please call your personal trainer. Let him know that you're coming to walk with the Bajan warrior. You don't even have to let him know how fit I am, because I'm internationally known. And just tell him you want to get fit for our hiking in Barbados. So get ready. Mrs. Conductress, if you're worried about Mr. Conductor's ability to keep up with me, I would suggest that you take him out the night before and give him at least 12 round punches to make sure in the morning he is not able to get up or not willing to get up. Wow, we usually do this here going from the east to the west. So this morning we're going to see in a different direction. We always like to say that when you come to Barbados and you walk somewhere, people say, well, I've walked there already. Have you walked it in reverse? Did you go anti-clockwise if you're going in a circle? If you didn't, you have not seen Barbados. You need to come back again, do the same thing from the opposite direction, because the beauty of things that will appear before you one way, you would not see it going the other way. So please, remember, when you've walked somewhere, come and do it again. If you don't want to drive over here twice in one vacation, what am I telling you? Buy a ticket for next year and come back and do it. Simple. And I'm not trying to promote Barbados, but you can call your travel agent, or you can book it online yourself. It is very easy to do so now. Remember where we are, Barbadosheaven with a capital H, of course. Wow, you all can believe I spelled all them? Jeez, I don't even have my spell check with me. Well. Alright, so I'm not going to give you a 360 from... Yes, I'm going to give you a 360 from here. What am I talking about? Of course. What a better place to spread love to the world. We have done here recently, so as I said before, if you see it again, don't be shocked. Also, I know for sure the beauty is going to take away that anyhow. So have a look at this beautiful place. I'm going to get all of those foolish bush branches out of the way. The dead and the alive. Well, I can't get rid of the living ones, unfortunately, because I don't have all my poisons down here. But anyhow, take this in, folks. Enjoy this. Beautiful from Bathsheba right down to Pico Tenerife, right there in front of you. Beautiful scenery. What you cannot feel looking at the screen, but you will start to sense it. I guess in your memories and stuff, you may actually be feeling it, but you will start to sense it when I start to talk about it. Right now, I'm going to face in the direction of the wind. The wind is coming from directly there, just to the left on screen of the sun. It's coming across, not strong, but definitely breezy. It is a beautiful, beautiful breeze this morning. I can actually feel the morning begin to warm up now with the warming rays of that gorgeous sun that's beginning to come up. I can smell the sea spray. I can actually feel it gently coating me. Not a heavy sea spray this morning, just a very, very light and gentle coating of sea spray. And of course, I'm just being stunned by the beauty that's out here. I have lived here all of my life, and that is 51 years. And I've enjoyed, I would say, down here all of my life, from as far back as I can remember the East Coast and Barbados in general. I don't care how many times I come, I'm always excited to see it. And that's because I passionately love this island. And this island just jumps out at me and hugs me every time that I come out into areas such as this. And I'm hoping you will also take the opportunity to come and enjoy these kind of areas as well. Wait, hold on a second though. I missed all that camera time. I could have done all that beautiful spiel there looking at myself. I could have checked myself and made sure I was doing it the right way. You know it is. But I was actually not putting the camera on me for a little while because I have a lot of sea grape bush around me. And I don't really want to give this kind of funny looking look on my face. But I've tasted them and they're disgusting. And every time I see them, it's just like how Barbados appeals to me when I see its beauty. You know, I want to just reach out and hug it. Sea grapes, I want to like kick them and throw them away. You know, that's just how it is. But anyway, so you all have seen why you didn't want to put the camera on me. Anyhow, good morning to each and every one of you all again. For those that just joined, I am the magnificent, handsome and adorable Bajan warrior, and I'm greeting you from Barbados. So let me tell you, you've already seen the best view, so do not be disappointed. I know you should really leave the best for last, so what I may do is give you another few seconds of me before we go. But let me turn you back around now. Alright, a little bit of information here for you to understand the kind of erosion and stuff you've had. Those two pieces of metal, you may not even know they're metal, it's just like branches are sticking up next to that rock, just to the little rock in the center of the screen, slightly to the lower right of it. You'll see two things sticking up there. There were where the railway tracks used to run here, when the railway system used to run through Barbados, all along here, along this water's edge. So you can imagine that although it may not have been coral formation, and it would have been very similar to these embankments here, this is where the railway ran originally, and that would have obviously not have been in water. So the rock that you're seeing immediately there and in the immediate areas have all been, the weaker matter has been eroded from around them, and you're seeing them. So back in the days of the railway and stuff, you would not have seen these close inside rocks here at all because they'd have been covered by soil. So this is what happens, and this is why you'll find in St. Thomas, another place in the island, these massive coral heads that will just pop up all over the place. And you will wonder, how did that happen? Well, that's exactly how it happened. Remember, we are a rising island, and as we have risen, all the weaker matter has been eroded from around the rocks, leaving these coral heads that you'll find all over the countryside. That's just how Barbados was formed. You lots of fine cliffs all along like Hackton's Cliff, etc. And all the cliff lines along here, you will find coral formations in them as well. You can actually find coral cliffs in those areas. Is this not just stunning? I see my brother Jeffrey Kiefer on board. Mr. Kiefer, good morning to you, sir. Can you visualize your red board, your arm down below there, surfing with the Bajan warrior years ago? I can remember it very well. I actually was talking about you yesterday to someone about a nickname that you gave me many years ago, which came true. But we'll talk about that person another time. Alright, last time we were down here, we did a signage out here of the EMC. It is not here anymore, it's faded. You're going to have to come back and do that again, but usually people are just writing stuff around here. But as we've had all the rain and things, it's starting to grow through. I don't see it here. I actually should have run over here and done it this morning, but I didn't have time. Alright, so I did promise you a circle of love. We are going to be sharing. I'm not going to start any sun and end the sun because it's just too bright. So I will start here. Actually, no, I'm going to start over here and we're going to end here. So I don't know which way we turn. So if any of you are suffering from dizzy-itis, hold on to a chair. Get yourself ready. If you have a partner nearby, grab onto them. Don't let them go because we're about to spin a circle of love. Now, you know, we had talked about when we were up at the Hillcrest Community Centre last time, we talked about the light and power lines up there, that they really need to move that because it's sort of like, a lot of people may not see it, but a person like me does not like to see light and power lines blocking beauty such as this. Look at that beautiful wave that's speeding through there at High Rock. Oh my goodness. Not big, but just beautiful. And this is Parla here, so this gives you a better idea of where the breaks are. So Parla, High Rock, and then Soup Bowl in the distance. Alright, so up at the Cultural Centre, we're putting in a petition to get those wires moved. I'm also going to put in a petition to get all of this bush debushed from here and cut this down and get rid of this. We don't need this around here. We want to be able to have a look over. Boy, I see somebody getting some serious strikes here though. Yeah, you all in trouble. Anyhow, all these bush we want to get rid of, except of course for the maypole cacti. You can leave them there. But all the other foolish things that bear those little purple fruits, we want to get rid of them. So I think it'd be nice to landscape here with some grass and get rid of that, so I don't have to see it every time we do a 360 and people don't tell me all about it. You know, you all appreciate that we have done here recently, but this kind of beauty you can take in every day. I see cap lots on something here. That definitely looking like a problem for whoever that is. When I get home, I'll check that out. But this beauty, I will never get tired of. I've been looking at this for 51 years. So just clarifying that, and I still do not get tired of it. I have never got tired of here. I will not lie to you, from my age of 29 probably to about 39, 40, I came over here literally almost every day to surf. I've seen over here at sunrises, sunsets through the whole day, spent the full days down here, and I am not tired of this. Every time I descend the hills and I look at this ocean, I know blessed I am to be able to come over here and enjoy this beautiful East Coast. It's absolutely stunning. I see a lot of people like they're questioning me, you know. When you question Nick, Nick is never wrong. We have already been through the 6 rules of the EMC, and one of them is Nick is never wrong, and the other rule is if he's ever wrong, you have to change your mind and admit he's right. So whoever is questioning me here, we will see how that goes. Anyhow, good morning to all of you all again. Greetings from Barbados. We're about to sign off now. Of course, I promise you the best at the end. So here we go. The best view of the morning at the end. I know it's hard to watch me for too long because everybody wants to come to Barbados. Don't book your travel for today. Put it off till tomorrow. I know you want to come and see me and walk with me, but I'll wait on you all. Don't worry. As long as God gives me life, I'll be here when you arrive, and I'm looking forward to walking with you all and hugging you all. As you all would have seen yesterday, all of those new members that came and saw me yesterday, I mean the ones that did not realize, the ones that did not know that I hugged came too close. They received hugs. Men, women, whoever, it didn't make a difference. And the ones that were aware of it, well, they stood back far away and put a wall or a bench or something in between me. But don't worry, you make the mistake and come near me next time, we will see. You all have an amazing day. We're going to end today by looking at this beauty. But we're going to also end today by asking you to please carry this with you in your heart. Carry what you're feeling right now. If you're feeling in a humorous mood, laugh, share it with everyone around you. If you're feeling to yourself that you have listened to a puppet all morning talking absolute nonsense, well, congratulate yourself because you've just got 100 points, because that's all I do. Talk a lot of nonsense. But you know what? I love it. And there are people that come on here that have a chance to share their love and stuff. I am so happy to have formed this gathering because people come here to share their day with each other. And I can tell everyone, well, we had 120 people who wanted to spend the morning with me. Have a great day. I love you all. Take care. Be blessed. And as long as God saves life or gives us life, we will be here tomorrow. Have a great day. Love you all. And sorry, just so you see why I'm cutting it short and running, we have some heavenly blessings and I am not using that umbrella this morning. Have a great day. Be peaceful.